Ralph here once again, and what we have, basically I built this little matrix, this timetable matrix, and I added some sleep functions and clear output using the IPython display, just to help you get a concept of how a multiplication table populates itself when building one inside a matrix. Let's get it started. All right, now obviously what happens here, when x is here, we start with basically our row. So when x is 2, this is row 2, and x is 3, it's row 3. And what you're noticing, y is going to cycle 10, then this is going to go to 2. Y is going to cycle 10, and this is going to go 3, so on and so forth. And so you have row 3, column 3, 9. Row 4, let's say column 5, 20. So for every one, this is going to cycle 10. You'll understand more why you're going to build on your own. All right, next thing you have is the column challenge and the row challenge. If you don't do anything to basically manipulate the x and the y, you're going to have a 0 in the row and a 0 in the column. Give you an example real fast, like this. So we take the 1 out there, and because you're actually multiplying times 0, but here it goes. Now watch. You see first right there, right off the bat, you're going to have your row at 0, you have your column at 0. Not the best way to build your multiplication table or understand the concept. So let's fix that. Let's add 1, and we'll add 1 again to y. There's that. And then, boom, we reset and hit, and it should be able to repopulate itself, and you'll get a good idea. Again, I'll post this entire thing on YouTube so you can play with it. I'll put the imports in there at the exact same time so you can mess with it on your own so you get a better understanding. But this gives you an idea on how to at least build a multiplication table in a matrix, and at the same time to understand the concept of how this matrix populates itself in order to give you a nice multiplication table, if that makes any sense. All right, we're all signing off once again. See you all in a bit, and I'll catch you later on. All right, bye.